Yeah, this space is definitely gonna be a little bit different than usual, guys. But I would say let's just get started. And as usual, welcome to the Surfer Spaces, the most chaotic, competitive, and completely unserious show on Twitter. So today we have a challenge. This is going to be different than we're used to be honest. All the speakers up here are going to be stranded on a deserted island. Nothing with but with your wits, your instincts, and your questionable survival skills. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. But as usual, let's start with some intros, like quickly introduce yourself, introduce your project, maybe share something that you've been doing lately or like an update about the project. Yeah, I'm just going to throw it over to Monica.
Is my audio working? Can you hear me? Amazing. I'm sitting on the tarmac on a plane. I probably have 20 minutes on this space, but then I'll drown on the tropical island or whatever, die of starvation. I'm from Hypersurface. Thank you so much for all being here. I love these. I love this week. So thank you, Dave, and thanks everybody. Our, I guess, latest update is we just launched a bunch more token markets. And now we have Kinetic, the KNT2 Kinetic token. This launched yesterday, so super duper excited to support one of HyperEVM's best. Dave, back to you.
This makes it look very real, to be honest, Monica, because you're actually on the plane already. You're on the plane that's going to take you to this island. It's perfect.
We could hear this.
The irony, of course, is that I live in Puerto Rico, so I'm flying home to a tropical island.
Amazing, amazing. All right, I'm going to throw it over to Sig. Sig 1, 2.
Sorry. I lost the tab.
No worries.
Good morning, or it's actually midnight here. Cool, I'm Sig. I'm growth at Hybro, which is a VE33 DEX on Hyperliquid. And yeah, we're building out a few more things that are coming soon. I'm actually working on, I've been writing a really long thread for the past, I don't even know, 2 hours that I'll be dropping soon. Yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Great to have you again, Sig. And tell me about it, man. Creating content is like the most underestimated thing. Why, we're doing inside a project, I guess. It's like, it's never ending. So I hear you there. Throwing it over to Dylan. How are you?
Hello. Very, very good. Thank you. It's been a hectic week. We got a very, very busy. So very briefly, I'm the co-founder of Automato. So Automato is a portfolio-aware DeFi intelligence layer. It watch what you actually hold across protocols, interpret risk and opportunity in real time, and send you only alerts that truly matter. A kind of like a DeFi assistant. Last week, actually, we launched another tool that we wanted to try, and it became super viral this week. So it was very impressive, and we're super happy. It was the HyperEVM wrapper. So maybe you checked your rank, you tried the tool. If you haven't done so, it's still available. So you can have a look, check your rank, your activity across HyperEVMs the past year. So that's on my side.
Awesome. Busy as always. Throwing it over to Ellie from Catball.
Now, good morning. It's also midnight here, like Sig. I'm Ellie from Catball. I'm also building Hyper Builder at the same time. It's like a community to support and onboard builders, traders, and content creators to Hyperliquid. And it is actually my first time on this space. So I don't really know the format or what is coming. And I'm a little bit nervous and really excited at this point. Thanks a lot for inviting me.
Because I really need you here.
Yeah, I'm here with you physically. The app keeps on rugging me. I don't know what's going on, but I hope you can hear me. I can hear you now.
Loud and clear. Throwing it over quickly to Hype Economist. Glad to have you here shortly for our survival spaces. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey guys, a busy week. Lots of talking to builders and creating content, working on a few things in the background. Maybe some interesting things coming pretty soon. But excited to be here and will use my time as long as I'm still here in this spaces to trying to survive on that island. Just read up these are some tough questions.
I'm sorry, guys, but we need to have spaces like this every now and then, just disconnect from the serious stuff with the projects and, just have a little fun with each other. So that's basically why this spaces is here today. All right. So I'm just going to get into the questions, guys. Take a minute and imagine that you're on a deserted island before we start with question number 1. All right. think that's enough. Toast, listen carefully because I need you to help me. Who's getting eliminated in round 1? Question 1 is you wash up on the island holding just one thing, your MetaMask seed phrase. But a monkey grabs it and runs. You can bribe the monkey with one asset from your bags. Which asset do you offer and what do you say to convince him? Dylan.
It's raining. Well, this is I start first, so it's a tough one. So I've been thinking of this one. What I would say is I would offer him like my worst meme coin bag. Maybe I will create a meme coin or something like the banana coin and be like, okay, man, okay, monkey, human, buy real island with this magic internet money. So give me that paper and I send you enough to own this whole jungle and all the bananas.
Wow. All right. Taking notes. I'm going to ask the same question to Sick. I'm sorry. It's your turn. I really want to know how you bribed the monkey.
I think the Hyper NFT can go at this point.
Fair enough.
Just-
I think I think that's enough. All right. So, Monica, you can choose like one companion. You just washed up on the shore, right? The guys that you see there is CZ, Vitalik, or Justin Sun. Who do you pick? Why? And what is the first thing you say to them?
I feel like Justin Sun is probably the most ruthless, like no scruples. And so if I'm going to have to band together with somebody on the island, it's got to be Justin. I have no idea how I'm going to convince him to not throw me under the bus too. So, maybe this is the flawed plan.
Awesome. All right. So another question for you, Monica. A cannibal approaches you and Justin, and he offers you to trade your companion for 2 bottles of water. Would you sell your companion, leave it, or do something in it?
100%. Take the water.
All right. Noted. Great answer, to be honest. All right. Let's see. I'm throwing this over to Ali. Who would you choose? CZ, Vitalik, or Justin Sun?
Because I already heard your 2 questions, so I'm gonna choose CZ so I can, trade him off for 2 bottles of water later. So because I wouldn't regret it anyway.
I think
We did try retrying with the co-host invitations, please, so we can get more people up here.
I'm giving you a co-host right now. Just accepted, Empress. That's great. All right. So, man, she's here. Empress, hi.
Would you like a 17-year-old? I don't want one anymore.
Glad you're with us, Empress. I really need you because I'm not sure how long you've been here so far, but we're actually going to need to eliminate one shortly. But yeah, Hype Economist, I just want to know, like, when you wash up on the shore, your monkey is stealing the half of your seed phrase, and you could choose between CZ and Justin Sun. What would it be? Why? And how?
That's pretty easy. I think I would first off choose Justin Sun, try to get him to like give me his $6.2 million banana. I just googled the number and try to use it to get the monkey to give me back my key phrase. And like for the cannibal, I think Justin Sun has run his course after giving me his banana for the monkeys. That's a pretty easy one.
Boom!
I forgot about the Art Basel banana.
Oh, man, that banana, yeah, that was something. But actually, that was like, from a marketing perspective, the biggest stunt ever. Because like bought a banana for 6 million, right? Then his coin pumped like, I don't know how much, but he made like, 100 mil after that on his coin. So that's what I call marketing, right? Selling or buying a banana for 6 mil and then earning like 100 mil after it for like sponsorships and whatever. That's crazy. So that's a tasty banana, guys. All right. Did we have everyone for round 1? I guess so, right? Dito.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm good. It's just a really fun space. I just wanted to say hello and maybe answer questions.
Nice to have you. Let's get to the questions a little bit later because now they're on a deserted island and, you never know if they survive.
Does Bandito get to play? Does he answer the question or what?
Do you want to play, Bandit?
Yeah, I'm down. Why not?
All right. So you wash up on the island holding one thing, your MetaMask seed phrase. A monkey steals it. You can bribe the monkey with one asset from your bags. What asset do you offer? And what do you say to convince him? Time is running.
Man, that's hard. Oh, fuck. Maybe my soul.
All right. And all right. So who would you choose as your companion? CZ, Vitalik, or Justin Sun?
Shit. Vitalik, definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Why?
Because I mean, like, is it a record? Ah, shit, it's recorded. Fuck it. I mean, Vitalik just seems like the kind of guy that I could, you know, like throw under the bus and you would never see it coming. I would just tell him, like, I could play him and you would never see it coming. Like, CZ and Justin are way too smart for me, man. Yeah.
Think that's a Vitalik point, man. Like Vitalik is like a guy that want to change the world, right? So he might be more ignorant. Strong answer. Strong answer. Dylan, you got your hand up. Dylan 1-2. Dylan 1-2.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was thinking about this question because like I believe that CZ is the best answer to this one because he can escape from any country or jail or everything. So I think from an island, it's the perfect companion.
Boom! That's like the solid, man.
Roy, I think Dylan did pretty well. Especially with that last zinger.
I know I was laughing. I'm gonna go with them on that one.
You
Yep. All right. I think we got a winner, but this also means that we have to eliminate someone or put someone on the plane. Monica, for example.
So we can just pretend that my plane is crashing into the ocean because I'm about to take off. If I
I
don't
knew it.
make it to team call tomorrow, Dave, you know what happens.
Don't say that. Oh goodness. Safe flight. Safe flight.
I'll voluntarily vote myself off the island for round one.
All right.
I feel like a good guy still.
Have a safe trip, Monica.
That's a lie. We know it.
And be back on the team call tomorrow. You have to. Don't leave us alone. Come on. All right. So I guess it's time for round 2 then, guys. Let's see. So on this island, right, you discover a wallet on the beach containing 12 seed words and 12 are missing. You can ask one crypto founder for help recovering him. Who do you call? Why? Any volunteers or am I going to pick one?
I can go here. Like, you just added me randomly. You know, I'm just sitting doing my day-to-day work, but I saw there's a fun space out here, so I can go for it. What's up, everyone? Like, I need to recover 12 more words in my seed phrase, and I can call only one founder, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm finna call Jeff, because, you know, Jeff is the GOAT. I just literally gonna call Jeff and ask him what to do. Even if I don't recover my seed phrase, I still gonna talk to Jeff, so it's gonna be a fire talk.
That's a fire answer.
I'm gonna miss my wallet, but I have a 5-minute conversation with Jeff, so, you know, it's still good. I would even say that it's better than recovering my seed phrase.
Boom. You nailed it, Dimitri. This is coming in with a bang. Alrighty. Then the next question I'm going to ask is, say a storm hits on the island, down a giant palm tree. Inside the trunk is a USB stick labeled with SPF's final backup. Wow. Putting this on fire will give you warmth for 12 hours, so you don't freeze at night. Do you keep the stick or burn it for warmth?
Keep the stick any day of the week.
Really?
I'll keep myself warm any other way. There's
Yourself
I'm
warm?
hunting that monkey down. That's my dinner.
The monkey has a lighter, or how do I see this?
I mean, I don't know. The monkey's probably lived there for a while. Can probably give me tips on how to survive.
Awesome, right? All right. Clear. What I missed. What would you do with the USB stick labeled SBF's final backup? Would you go for warmth, or do you keep the stick hoping you get out alive and be rich?
I think I go with burning it and staying warm. It's not worth the hustle. Like, I'm not dying for this shit. There are probably some criminal stuff on there too, so I will end up with a cold cell anyways. For the call, I don't know how you can't mention Satoshi. Like, you gotta call him. If I can call somebody, like that's the answer. Like, who's answering the phone?
Wow. Then you just figured out crypto. Wow. Sick.
Could you call the Ledger founder? I'm sure he has some like tips and tricks.
This was actually the answer I was going for. This is like really super smart, sick. Like how these questions are prepared, right? So first you can call someone, and secondly, you have this SPF stick, right? So you nailed it, sick. You nailed it. Dylan, I'm gonna throw it over to you. What would you do?
I think for this one is really tough actually. I was thinking about this one. I will be wise and burn the USB stick because I would say first, it will be the first and last time SBF provide real value, and it will be my fire.
Wow.
This way we get out of.
That was mean.
I like it though. I like it. Very, very, very creative. All right, then I'm gonna ask Ellie another question. Treasure chest appears with 2 buttons. Button A 100,000 hype airdrop for you alone when you get home. Button B is water and food for 3 days. What are you pressing?
I guess, I mean, I can stop eating for 3 days and get slimmer and press button A because, like sometimes conviction is something keeps me alive. I mean, it motivates me to have like more motivation to go back home and being rich rather than, just stay there and being broke.
Wow. So get rich or die trying, right? That's what you go for.
Yeah.
Awesome. Dimitri.
Yeah, I would rather go for some food because I need to fulfill my protein intake and leave the wallet with hypes on it just to keep it in the ecosystem, not to dump it and not to, make any sort of actions with it. So just keep it on this island, gonna be better for the ecosystem, and I'll get my food. So I'll be, I'll be supporting the builders and supporting my gym growth.
Wow. Yeah, I just think half of the space just fell in love with you. I mean, not touching these tokens, not selling them ever. It's like, the way to go for sure. All
I did
right.
not. I totally pictured that meme of crypto bros, and there's just a mattress on the floor.
All right. All right. All right. That was 3 questions from round 2. Let's see. Did we have Bandit on it already? I don't think so, right? What would you go for? 100,000 hype airdrop or water and food for 3 days?
100K. Hype. Easily.
All right. And what if you die in those 3 days?
I wouldn't die.
Because you got 100,000.
Yes, because I have something to live for. I just think of it like when I'm hungry, when I feel like I'm on the verge of, just going to the dark place and I'm just like, man, 100K hype, man. Nah, there's no way. No way.
That's it. That's it. All right. Strong answer. Strong answer. I think we had everyone had his say in round number 2. Empress Toast. Who did you like most? And who are you putting up for elimination? I'm sorry, but we have to be tough. It's a tough world out there.
Oh,
It
they're
is
the
tough.
same
It's a tough
answer.
island.
Shall I start then? I mean, it's hard. I get it. Hype economist, I'm eliminating you. I'm sorry. You've
It's so nice.
So,
It's about
I think you had
having a call to Jeff.
Yeah.
awesome. All right. So 2 people are eliminated already. I'm sorry. I'm also sorry that Hype Economist exposed my insider information. I try to be tough in the spaces like, boom, I eliminate you, but he just, whatever.
I scare him. He knows I'll kick him in the shins.
All right, no worries, no worries. We have to move on to round number 3. After round number 3, we have the finals. So listen to this one. You find a cave on the island with drawings showing Bitcoin mining rituals. To activate the island reward, you must choose one ritual to perform. What's your ritual and why? I'm gonna give you guys a few seconds. Anyone who wants to come in, just know when you start, you get a double points.
I think I have a good one. I can get
Let's
the
go.
point on this one. So what I will do, I will pick some coconuts, put them like mining rigs, dance around and shooting and talking like, hey, number go up, number go up, number go up. And every few minutes, I will smash one as the halving. And if the island gods like me, we are all saved.
Wow. How did you come up with this?
I was just thinking like a dance, then I see coconut in my head, and then I was like, oh my God, I need to find something with halving. And
Amazing. So, all right, let me put in another question, guys. Maybe that one's more easy. You discover a tribe that only communicates using crypto conversations. To earn food, you must impress them with one alpha prediction for 2026. You cannot mention hype, guys. So what do you tell them?
It could go up or it could go down.
All right, so Empress just gave you a head start, guys. Who wants to go? Dimitri's sick. Ali?
Well, that is like a tough question because I was about to say Hyperliquid, but yeah, that must be prediction market then.
All right, all right.
Can I ask you to repeat the question to have a little bit more time to think of it?
Yeah, sure. All right. So you discover a tribe that only communicates using crypto conversations. To earn food, you must impress them with one alpha prediction for 2026.
That's gonna be simple. I'll just go buy BTC. I'm a big time BTC enjoyer. So, still Bitcoin is still here, gonna be here, and I'm just gonna go with BTC shit.
Okay, and what would you do with that BTC? Like, just hold it or?
Yeah, just buy and hold. Buy and hold. That's the most reliable strategy that I, discovered through my crypto journey.
Did you know there's a smarter way of holding these days?
Which exact one do you think of? Because I know that there are some of them, but there, like, there's some app work needed. HODL is always way easier than that.
All right. So what I want you to do is click on my profile pic and just read a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Guys?
That was a very, very smart promotion. I like it. Marketing should be interesting and entertaining. If you do it in the straightforward, stupid way, then it sucks. And this one was the very good one.
Trying my best. All right, so I'm gonna throw in another question, guys, because these are kind of hard. It's round 3, right? So it needs to be hard. This one. A pack of lions is approaching fast. You can choose one army to defend you. The Catball army, who are expert fishers. The Pip army, every member has a surfboard. The Hypio army, armed with spears and shields. Which army do you pick and what's your battle plan? Dylan.
This one is really difficult. I'm still thinking, but the easiest way to answer will be like I will choose the Hypio army to throw back to like Romanian time, in the arena and stuff, and be like, okay, shield wall in front, spears behind, and lure the lion into a narrow pass and farm them one by one until they rage quit.
All this.
Something like. Oh, not bad.
Maybe, let's see. Bandit, you want to give it a go?
I mean, why can't I just choose the XRP army and they could shill it to death? I mean, the lion would quit. Be like, nah, it's not worth it, bro.
I will give up.
It's literally what the lion would say. Who did we not hear enough yet? Oh,
I picked Cat Bell Army because we all know that cats are like basically lions. Like, have you ever seen like how scary a cat is? These things are like tiny, but they're menaces. I have a cat, and when it was a kitten, it was probably like the scariest thing I've ever witnessed. Just like running around the house, like doing crackhead activities. These things can take on lions any day of the week.
hey man, I agree, to be honest, because like what I saw on like, I think it was on Discovery, which has a lot of BS obviously, but they were talking about if you would, a normal house cat, if you would make that cat just as big as like a tiger, it would be the most dangerous cat on earth. So I think you're right there. Stuff to think about, guys. All right. So Ellie, do you want to share something about Catball here? I mean, you're free to go.
I think I strongly agree with Sig because I personally have a cat myself, and it just while I'm having this space, it's just pee and poop around the house, and I just saw it right now, and I might have to clean this shit off after this space. So yeah.
Good answer. I mean, I would personally just, grab a board from the Pip army, just steal one, then take a few cats with me who, grab some fishes and throw these fishes at the lions. The lions will eat the fish. I'm safe. It's done. But hey, who am I? Right?
Can
All
I
right,
answer?
Yes, please.
Okay. Before anybody comes at me, I support all communities and I hold, I think, almost every community on Hyperliquid in my wallet. That said, I think Hypios would be the most terrifying. I would like them to go to war for me. I think they would scare people and rip them apart. And I say that lovingly, Black knows I say this lovingly, but yes, I would definitely pick the Hypios to help me with that. Those are some good soldiers.
Empress, the queen of Hypio. Sounds good. I like it. Just between you and me, Empress, even though this is recorded, did you claim your Hypio, Pip, and Catball Plus?
Hypio, Pip, and Cat. No, but I retweeted that it was available right before I fell asleep.
Okay. So you know what you got to do then, right?
No, but I retweeted it.
Fair enough. We move on. I'm not gonna eliminate anyone, guys. Like, it's fun with all of you guys. So I think we just go to the escape plan, the final thing, which is there is a rescue helicopter approaching. He's already a hype holder. He will only take you with him if you can convince him on how to utilize his hype over maximum 4 protocols within the Hyperliquid ecosystem. What do you say to him? So again, the helicopter is approaching. The pilot is a hype holder. He will only take you with him if you can convince him on how to utilize his hype over max for protocols in Hyperliquid? Oh, I'm so curious.
I can go with the first answer.
Go.
So I'll be just, very straightforward. I'll tell them go, make a little bit of gambling on futures on Hyperliquid. If you are not a professional trader, because I still think that, like if you're not a professional trader, then all the futures trading, leverage trading, I would say, is some sort of gambling. So I'll tell them go gamble a little bit on Hyperliquid, then get some hype, go stake them on Kinetic or whatever auto protocol you support. Also go check Hypersurface, of course, because it's a good thing. And then just store the outcome on your cold wallet and hold some hype till the end of your life, because your children gonna be very thankful to you for that.
Dimitri is going for the Dylan. Come on, I'm just waiting for you to come in, but I still need to mention your name.
Bro, this one is really tough.
Co-founder from Automato, guys. How to utilize hype? Let's go.
Simple. I don't think I can make better than Dimitri. He killed the game just now. But I was about to say almost the same thing, but more with like a hyperbit kind of like strategy. Then you hold your hype until so long, because like it's that's the best way to actually utilize your hype, I believe. You do a bit of like perp trading, and then you use Hypersurface and you go to the space to, laugh a bit and take contracts.
Interesting. All right. So no one is buying a cat ball, Ali. I'm sorry. They just don't. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. So I do think Sick has something to say about Wednesdays, maybe for the pilot. Does the pilot need to do something every Wednesday on Epoch, maybe?
Yeah. Claim your yield every Wednesday. It's actually Thursdays for me. So yeah.
What can you tell us about it? Like for the people that are new here, why are Wednesdays super special?
Well, so for me, I'm growth at VE33 decks, and every VE33 decks has their epochs. And then for us at Hybro, every Wednesday, or actually like Wednesday to Thursday for me, we have where you can claim your rewards. So I'm looking at my rewards. I was literally looking at my rewards earlier today. I'm getting like $200 tomorrow, or like in the next few hours, just to claim. I'm kind of dumb. I don't take profits off the table, so I keep putting it back into the system, and keep compounding rewards. Yeah, it's my favorite day of the week now.
Boom. That's a good advice for the pilots. Definitely. Nice. Bandit, how do we make money on Hyperliquid?
Man, just don't gamble on dumb stuff. Like, hold it, definitely. Hold a fat chunk of it. I don't know, if you're lazy like me, just put it on something that like auto compounds for you. I don't know, like shit. Let me see. Like liminal, maybe, put it on, farm some yield. Maybe go delta neutral on HIP3. I heard some alpha that I don't know if you guys know about Nomina, and this isn't a shield, but they have this delta neutral farming protocol where they probably are shipping HIP3 real soon. And yeah, just hold it and don't gamble it on dumb stuff, because that's how I lost a fat chunk of my hype that I bought earlier this year, because I'm retarded. So yeah, don't do that.
Solid advice. Give me a little bit of PTSD as well. A little bit of trauma there, but sounds good. Ellie, what would you do? And feel free to go all in on Catball.
Yeah, first step is to buy a Catball NFT. It's just for the culture. So and the second step is don't get liquidated. You can do leverage by borrowing your Hive on whatever lending platform you feel like Hyperfi or Hyperlane or Felix. And the rest of them, I think similar to Dimitri or Sig, they already mentioned.
All right. Sounds good. Empress, Toast, do you have anything to add here?
Negative.
Well, I didn't hear anyone say, sell all your hype and get the fuck out.
I mean, yeah, if you're expecting a bear market, why not, right? So
I mean, it is what it is. I guess I'm not surprised nobody said that. But I think
Depends on what
that's
you
what
got
Warren Buffett said, right? Freak the fuck out and sell everything.
let's go. Yeah. Wow.
He's sitting with rocket launcher on the surface trying to hit this helicopter, so we all gonna be eliminated if he hits. But he won't make it.
I left Toast behind so he could sit there and think about what he's done.
Interesting. All right, guys. I know this was a tough space, and I'm not gonna do this again to you guys, but I just wanted to test these kind of spaces, right? Having that said, I think any of you guys, do we have any juicy updates? I mean, we got a few founders here on the speaker panel. You know, if you've been through something last week, feel free to chime in as well. But I'm kind of opening the conversation right now, last 10 minutes. So would love to hear if there are any plans, partnerships, alpha updates, things your community should do right now or be aware of. Go ahead. If not, I'll go. Go ahead, Dylan.
Yeah. So we are opening Telegram early alpha group. So if you guys want to help to contribute to Automator and stuff, just like hit my DM. I will be very, very happy to get all the feedbacks, to have you as kind of like early tester, which we're trying super cool new product in a couple of weeks. So happy to get any help or feedback. Just
Whoa.
It hasn't been launched. It's launching tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
We-
All right.
we-
That's
we're
good.
changing the thing. Yeah, of course. So that's why it's if you ask for alpha, you get alpha, you know?
Yep. Oh, very well. Spot on. Empress.
Is rolling out Euler, some people say, or Euler, other people say, earn vaults very soon, potentially tomorrow. So it'll be good. It'll be cool. No more Toast would be the better person because I don't speak tech.
Likewise, I just
I can also share some stuff because, we've been out there cooking at QueryHL. And right now we are running the single DEX aggregator that allows you to do EVM to core, core to core, core to EVM swaps easily. And we are releasing our DEX very, very soon, which is extremely alpha information. So you can check hypertrade ht.xyz. We're launching massive things soon. And of course, I'm making another space. I'm doing the podcast, which is called Hyper Talk. So all of you guys are extremely cool. If you want to jump in on other space somewhere next week, hit me up. We're connecting the best people from HL ecosystem. Let's all be friends and push this industry forward, not make competition here.
Amazing, man. I just dropped a follow with our official account. So a builder supports builders, right? So thanks for sharing, man. I didn't know that at all. And thanks for joining this space because I was not aware at all. And now I do. We're following closely. So let's stay connected for sure.
For sure. That's why, spaces are we connecting to people. And what I've found out that, on HL ecosystem, there are very many people who just text but don't attend spaces. And I think it's our goal to bring more of these people to the spaces, to have this, person to person connection. Because when you just texting and sitting behind your Twitter screen, especially with all the recent Kaido wall chain and so on and so forth, AI agents spamming stuff, you never know who's the real person. So, we should go more into spaces and be people, not those, guys who are sitting behind their Twitter profile.
Well said, 100%. Let's see, who else did we got? Bandit, even though I'm not sure if you're a project or a team member from something, but maybe you can share some alpha.
No, I'm the founder of nothing. Just I host spaces twice a week.
Twitter bio.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to all the founders, guys. You guys are, man, I could never do what you guys are doing. So big shout out to you guys. Just want to say thank you, Jeff, in case you're listening. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Sorry, you guys are making me laugh. Yeah, I host spaces twice a week. Pull up if you want to. I like to yap. I like to have fun on spaces. I like to meet people, have actual conversations, not just, like farm impressions and whatever. This was a really fun space, man. I don't know who's behind this account, but you did a really good job. So yeah, this is probably one of the most fun spaces I've been on. So yeah, thanks.
Appreciate that, man. And the one who's behind this is Dave, the marketing lead from Hypersurface. Feel free to, DM either Hypersurface or my personal account. Probably you don't know my personal account. Feel free to drop a DM here and I'll connect you with my personal account as well. I'm fully doxed. So, yeah, happy to have a chat any day. All right, I see Sick hopped off. That's okay, Sick. I see you're still with us. We got about 10 minutes left. That's unusual, to be honest. Last week we did a do or don't spaces where the speakers could only respond with do or don't, and we ended up being about trading on the toilet. How did we get there? To be honest, that was weird. Oh, Toast, let's go.
Well, I was just bummed that I didn't have the opportunity to eliminate Sick for giving up his hyper so easily early on in the game. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to nominate him for elimination.
You can still kick him out of the helicopter if you're in the helicopter as well.
Let's go.
He hears you. He's laughing, so he's still with us. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. I think we had all the speakers today. We had actually not a lot of speakers this week. A lot of people are building, which is a good thing, obviously. Guys, one last question just from me, because this is like the common question that we always have with either teams or other conversations or spaces on Twitter. What do you think is coming around the holidays? Do you expect like a short bearish cycle, or do you expect it to kind of stabilize like this, staying stable, or what do you guys think? Any opinions?
I can go with the first answer. I basically think they're gonna remain stable. I give you no like options why. I just feel so. Like, I'm holding everything and I see that, it probably gonna stay stable, or at least I hope so. So not a financial advice. I just think that I'm gonna remain same. So if in 1 month, if I was wrong, you can DM me that Dimitri, you are a shit talker and you were wrong.
Hey man, you're right. To be honest, I'm exactly the same, because like I've been in the space in 2015. Like I don't even feel anymore. Like Empress always says, I'm emotionally dead. Right? I actually think that crypto does that. Like if you if you go back to your first trades and stuff, right? You put a few €1,000, for example, at least in my case, in a trade, and the next day it's like 25% less. I thought I was going to die. Now I don't even check it anymore, to be honest.
One word, Mark, as I say, my ex played me well, but crypto is playing me even better.
Very good, very good. Yeah, Dylan, go ahead.
So every time people tell me, "Oh my God, the sentiment is really low, is really bad," we had this feeling, I would say, in like February or January. No, it was in March or something. Every time there is a pump just after that, I will even like say something like, in 1 hour, there is like potential chance that there is like 25 BPS like cut or something. And I will say that in 1 hour, we will have the banana zone. Let's try to put it this way. I still believe that December is maybe not the banana zone, but I still believe that December has been always very well performing until Christmas. So I do think and hope that the next 2 weeks will be actually very green for a very red January, like often. So let's see. That's that opinion. Let's see if it's played out.
Solid.
See in 1 hour.
My friend Soul Reaver came up. We'll go to him in 1 second. But I do want to say, I think y'all are crazy, not to be completely ethnocentric, but we have Trump. So you never know what you're going to get, anytime.
Yep, and I don't think you feel anything about it, right, Empress?
Completely dead inside.
That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. Anyone else, guys, has feelings about the holidays, or how this is going to play out market-wise?
Soul Reaver came up.
Boom. Let's go, Soul Reaver.
Yo, what?
Oh my God. Not like last time.
Really, really. Toast.
Love you, Empress. Bye.
If it closes below K or something, then he's expecting, us to visit 78K. And if we stay right here, then things are going to be pretty boring and we'll continue with this compression. But again, I'm just summarizing what Landy has to say. Look up Landy. He's got a Bitcoin puppet PFP and he's done some very good technical analysis. I didn't used to believe in technical analysis, but somebody convinced me that it is kind of self-fulfilling, that the market kind of agrees on technical analysis, and so they do it. And yeah, he's been doing some pretty good stuff. So definitely recommend following Landy and watching his videos. Empress, you got your hand up.
Yeah, I'm going to hop in real quick. I also want to say there are two beautiful young ladies that are making their way in this space and do different types of art. We got Nathaps and we got Ellie. I'm not sure if there's anyone else in here and I missed you, but I think that it's really important for CT women to raise each other up. These ladies are doing just really an excellent job in the space overall. So I just wanted to shout them out as they're both in here. So give the cat balls a follow that are rolling in here.
Nice. Yeah, feel free to join the speaker panel next time for sure. Like, I do agree with you, Empress. So amazing. Thanks a lot for being here, guys. I'm going to close the space. Time to work again. Work is calling. Last thing I want to say is that Hypersurface is working on a lot of growth stuff, to be honest. In the upcoming time, you will see, obviously, there are a lot of campaigns ongoing already, but there's a lot of growth stuff coming as well, more social awareness, stuff like that. So definitely keep an eye as well. Just want to thank you guys for being here. This was a tough space. And I'm not going to do this again, even though it was funny, but next time I'm going to make it more easy for you guys. Anyway, you will see the invites again in the groups, in the DMs. I want to thank you all for being here. Thanks to listeners for being here. And I hope to see you all next week again.
Amazing space. You rock it. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you for being here, man. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll
Thank you, Dave. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Dave. Bye, guys.